As security concerns grow across the country, really, after Charlie Kirk's fatal shooting, police say 2 Utah men are under arrest this morning for allegedly planting a bomb under a news media vehicle in Salt Lake City on Friday. Officials say the device was lit but malfunctioned and did not detonate. Authorities say the men were arrested yesterday at their home in the suburb of Magna, where police found additional explosives. The FBI is leading that investigation.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You just can't make this up. It's always something, man. I mean, man, we do not know what to expect next. Any moment from now, the next 5 minutes, the next hour, the next week, next month. You know, it just doesn't stop. And in old Utah, what is going on? It is good versus evil right now. It isn't left versus right. It is good versus evil. We've already seen what has taken place in the last couple of hours. You know, we're still trying to process everything. You know, there's a huge investigations going on right now. The people want answers, you know, and now we have more breaking news. 2 men arrested for placing a bomb on a Fox 13 media vehicle in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hamid Nasir, 58, and Adil Justice Amir Nasir, 31, have reportedly been arrested. Salt Lake City Police Department Bomb Squad and the Unified Fire Authority Arson Bomb Squad said that a real explosive device was found under the vehicle. Police said they found the device placed under a news media vehicle parked next to an occupied building and determined it to be a real explosive device. It had been lit but failed to function as designed. According to the affidavit, KSL reported, the men are facing charges including threat of terrorism, possessing a weapon of mass destruction, and possessing explosive devices. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They both facing multiple felonies, including threat, terrorism, and being held without bail. This is ridiculous, man. Oh my goodness. Boy, boy, boy. But what does it say? Arrested for placing the device failed to designate. Yet would have been a devastating attack, but of course they were booked as white. Race, white. They're booked as white. You know, we catch on that. We read everything. We catch on to everything. You know, you just can't make this up.
Incendiary device under a Fox 13 news vehicle and later forced a Magna neighborhood to evacuate during an FBI raid. Court documents identify the suspects as 58-year-old Adib Nasir and 31-year-old Adil Justice Ahmed Nasir. Both face multiple charges, including terrorism threats, weapons of mass destruction, and possession of explosive devices. Investigators say the device under the Fox 13 vehicle was real and had been lit but failed to function. Agents later tracked the suspects to a Magna home in the 2700 South block of 8500 West. During a search of the home, the suspects told investigators that 2 hoax weapons of mass destruction that were discovered were real, which forced evacuations. Police also say firearms, drugs, and other contraband were found inside.
Wow. You just can't make this up, family. You just can't. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow. I seen Explain Kyle said something. I want to check what Kyle had to say on this.
America, this is your host, Kyle Becker. There has been another violent attack in the state of Utah, and this follows just days after the tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk. This new threat was carried out by a number of actors that their identities are raising serious red flags. But before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment. There are 2 suspects in custody that have reportedly carried out an attack on a Fox 13 news truck. And they are reported to have placed a bomb or an incendiary device on the truck.
Incendiary device under a Fox 13 news failed to function. Agents later.
This disturbing news comes amid the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's assassination last week at Utah State University. A Utah Valley student who had gone to Utah State.
What the hell is going on in Utah?
Had carried out the attack, according to reports. Allegedly, the suspect's name is Tyler Robinson, as you know. Now, Tyler Robinson, he appears to have been radicalized by the online communities, such as on Discord, which is a gaming social media site. And there are a number of red flags in that case as well about what motivated him to carry out the attack. But the definitive statements on this and the witness reports all highly point in the direction of him being a radical leftist. So it also seems that there are reports of foreign intelligence attempting to stoke division and to exploit this tragic news in order to turn Americans against one another in the aftermath. Obviously, we're all on edge because we saw a number of radicals, whether it be nurses and teachers and students and professors, cheering on the assassin who killed an innocent man's life, a father, a husband, and someone who has always been peaceful and just attempted to engage in dialogue with those he disagreed with on college campuses in particular. So these foreign actors, Adib Nasir and Adil Justice Ahmed Nasir, appear to be from Pakistan, but they are being described in the news as being white. And this type of coding just leads to more confusion because
we just showed y'all. They labeled them as white.
Don't get a clear picture of the ideology of the suspects. It falsely portrays white men as being perpetrators of violence. And this type of coding fraud is rampant in the news and is weaponized by radical left-wing organizations such as the Southern Poverty Law Center, or SPLC. And so the FBI needs to do something to clean up this rampant data fraud that smears white men and right-wingers, supposedly. You look at these cases and they're not carried out by right-wingers in a lot of the cases. And the political violence that has led to the most high-profile incidents in this country for the last several years have been carried out by left-wingers or those who have some left-wing ideology. And so Kash Patel needs to clean that up as well. And one of the big reasons why is because the colleges use this data to falsely paint a picture that radical left-wingers are under siege and they are justified in using violence against so-called right-wingers who are misleadingly and in an incendiary way described as fascists or Nazis. American patriots are not anything like fascists or Nazis. American patriots killed fascists and Nazis in World War II. And the reason for that is because American patriots believe in freedom, family, community, safety, security, peace,
common sense,
civil society, live and let live. Leave us alone. That is what American patriots believe in.
Common sense.
They're not even trying to force their beliefs onto all Americans. So the idea that the political right is just as guilty as the political left when it comes to violence in this country and extreme rhetoric is false. If you unpack the case of Tyler Robinson, he wrote Antifa messages on those bullets. They weren't 4chan memes or jokes. They were Antifa messages, and all sorts of witness accounts now really drive home that Tyler Robinson and his partner were both Democrats supporters. So,
boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, man. What do y'all think of this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Again, want to send my love, my prayers to you all for your safety, your well-being, that you have a great week, a great start to the week on this beautiful Monday. You know, and we're going to continue to bring you the best updates, keep you informed, spread love, and keep it real. No sugarcoating it, no beating around the bush. We do not know what to expect next, and hey, that's the part about living in this beautiful, sweet country. Yes, indeed. Freedom, one love. But quite frankly, we do not know what to expect next. Anything could happen, anything could take place, and we're going to be here to cover it. You know, I love you guys. God bless you all and your family, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, you guys.